So hi guys and welcome back to my Myteam Career Mode 2.0 pre-season of season 2. And guys, if you haven't watched the last video, go and check it out because it was honestly crazy. We in the last race of the season, which was Las Vegas, with Charles Leclerc and Lando Norris and Piastri fighting for the championship, there was a red flag, and because of that we had a craziness. And obviously the McLarens, after having a woeful race, was able to come back, and Lando Norris became the world champion. So let's just go into this season's pre-season, obviously. And obviously let's see the points table with Lando Norris, who got 7 points in front of Oscar Piastri. That was crazy, honestly guys. He was able to win that Las Vegas race, which was honestly, I did not think it would have happened. And Charles Leclerc obviously had such a bad race. Well, I can't even say anything because guys, he was just fast. It was actually Ferrari's fault. That's why Charles Leclerc was so behind, and that's the reason the championship have gone to McLaren's favor, both the championship. So here we have, guys, Jack Crawford obviously has accepted our proposal, our contracts. Obviously guys, we are not hiring. And Yuki has also accepted. That is big, guys. We have a big time driver with us this time. So let's just do all the activity. Let's just go into the activities period. Obviously we have only 300k, so let's see in the development if we can adapt anything. That will be helpful, guys, because we do not have time. We might be able to get money, but the time is something we do not have. So we have done all the development we can with the money we have. Obviously we cannot adapt any big parts right now, so we are going to wait for a day, because look at that, now the base income has arrived for us. We now have 1.7 million to boot for us, so we are going to buy the roll dampers, and then we are also going to buy plank, which I think both are major upgrades, so that is helpful. Obviously guys, powertrain is something we need to improve, otherwise it will be very difficult to get all these upgrades in. And obviously we have another title sponsor which wants to talk to us. Obviously it doesn't matter to us right now. We are going to skip past the time right now, guys. And now we are getting 1.8 million. Before that it was not even that, guys. It was annoying for us, but honestly now we are getting all the money we can. After this we will worry about that later. So, and we have now done 2 of the upgrades, well, technically the research which we wanted. And let's just go into the improvement, guys. We have bought the development expansion for powertrain because that will come in handy. So let's just skip the time because we still have around a month before we have to end the season. So let's just adapt as many parts as we can. Obviously we just had a title sponsor and they wanted to go us on a retreat which would have cost us 250 resource points, and honestly I am not ready to give them that. So we again, after skipping, look at that, we have 2 chassis upgrades which needs to be done, and we have already adapted that. And powertrain upgrades, we cannot adapt them right now, so we are going to buy some research upgrade for aerotrain, which will actually help us in the next season. So let's just go, and our expansion for development in powertrain is here, guys. So let's just see what we can do with this. Obviously we now are able to get 1 extra adaptation done. So let's just do, and we have all the 3 adapting parts done now. So the only 3 upgrades we have are actually just upgrades which weren't on the car. So let's just see if they can carry out for the next season. But first of all, with 6,889 resource points, let's buy something. We are going to buy a minor DRS or a major DRS. I was thinking here and there what will be the best thing to buy, and I honestly thought let's buy the rear wing first of all, because that will give us rear downforce. And then we bought a minor DRS upgrade. Obviously that was enough for me, but we still had 2,800 resource points. But I could not buy anything in chassis or development because I was scared I might not be able to get that for the next season. I do not know how the adaptation works in this season, because obviously we now have the research and development part well divided. So let's just go for the end of the season, guys, because only then we can know what happens. So we have done everything. Let's put that intercooler too. We have 5 days for it and 3 days for another adaptation. So guys, we might not be able to adapt 2 upgrades here in the powertrain. That is going to cost us a lot in the top speed department, and 1 day remains. So yeah, I will not be able to do the upgrades. Well, we have now 4 upgrades in powertrain, which we will have to buy as soon as we go into the next season. But first of all, with 1.5 million, we are buying another development expansion, guys, because we have to do it for aerodynamics this time. So everything is done. Let's just end the season here, guys. Obviously an amazing season for us, and we get 6.37 million for the constructor and 2.3 from the our title sponsor X Forming. So we now have 12.9 million, and fan bonus is also good. So we are cost cap was 83 million less than we could have spent, but obviously guys, we didn't even have that much money. So we obviously got a win in the Spa GP, which was really amazing, guys. So let's just go into the season here, guys. We are starting with Australia, then go to Bahrain, then to Imola. Big breaks at the start with Spain, Canada, Austria, which will be reversed, and Great Britain in Silverstone, which will also be reversed. So Spa-Francorchamps, then we go to Hungary, a new track this time, and I thought about it, straight up going to Monza, then we go to Singapore, then Texas, then Brazil, then Las Vegas, and we are trying to go with Qatar and then end the season in Abu Dhabi. Obviously guys, I thought about it and I thought, you know what, let's just give Yas Marina circuit another chance here. We are going to end this season there. So obviously guys, I have not showed you the car for this season. We are going to show you that at the end of the season. So first we have to choose the engine. I am choosing Ferrari, guys, because 2.5 million with 80 performance and 90 durability is actually a steal here. So I am happy with that. So we will have 24 million for us to spend, and we have that now. So let's just see what we can do obviously into the season 2 here, guys. We now have 2 big upgrades to do with DRS and rear wing main plane. So we now can do these upgrades. So let's see, look at that guys, 4, 5, even our intercooler wasn't able to go through. So we have to buy 5 upgrades now. We have to develop them and put them on our car. But the problem is guys, we do not have much time here. So we are going to buy as many as I can. Obviously with 13.7 million money we can do something. So our resource modifier is also here, and let's see. So we have 3000 resource points, and weight reduction will be important. So we have bought the monocoque structure, which is going to help us very well with the weight reduction. And major tire wear, we cannot buy that right now with 1.5 thousand only left. So we can buy something in the aero department. So we are going to look around, and I think another DRS slot will be, we have bought another DRS one. So guys, I thought since we have the money, let's go into the personnel and then corporate to buy something. So obviously contractor management isn't something big, but these things will help us, and obviously merchandise department will help us, will get the money. And this time guys, I am not going to make any mistakes. 924,000 is the money we are going to get through secondary sponsors. So let's just see into the training point we have, and we are going to give it to unlock a new team restructure so that we can get something from it. Let's just go into the fan simulator experience. We have a problem in that. So we approached us with a proposal of developing a cutting edge fan simulator for the driver. So I am going to agree to it. It doesn't make sense not to. So let's just go into the development, and we have 4 upgrades lost. So we have lost 4 upgrades, and these are technically the upgrades, so I can't, well, I have to buy them. We can wait a little bit. Obviously we knew that, so we are going to skip past the time so that we can get some, well, points, some resource points and some money. So I forgot to do the activities, guys. At the end I remembered it. That is good. So we are going to keep skipping, keep doing it, and let's just go into the engineering, and we have our development expansion for Arrow done. So that is good. Now we have 3 upgrades simultaneously we can do in the Arrow department. But first of all, let's just go into the facility again. 11.48 million. So we are going to buy a chassis breakthrough, because guys, the upgrades for the second breakthrough is almost over. So I have to start buying these. So as soon as I get that Arrow expansion in the development department, I have bought a straight up rear wing major upgrade. So let's just skip past the time again. Let's just see what we can do with the engineering facilities. And upgrade security. Our team has identified vulnerabilities in our cybersecurity system, so we have to accept this, otherwise it will cost us something. So we have to accept this, and we have done it. So let's just skip again, and we are getting money, guys. We are getting money, then we are spending, so that is honestly always a good sign. So let's just go into the engineering department again. Let's see what we have failed in the development. But first, let's buy the chassis, and we have bought both the chassis one. So, and both the spark plugs have failed. I mean, that's annoying, but we can't really do anything about it. So we have rebought the spark plugs too. And let's just go back, guys, because there is no point waiting here. And we have assigned upgrades. Let's see. Obviously supplier upgrades have come in with 6 parts for durability and for powertrain. That is good. So we have given first upgrade of this season to Jack Crawford. Obviously, guys, Yuki Tsunoda can push on that car because he is a better driver. So we are going to skip past the time. So we have now 10.45 million, and the fan simulator experience, that is honestly good. We got money, and our fan rating has improved without us doing any races. So let's just go into the development, and let me show you guys how close this time it is. And Ferrari has taken a big tumble, and they were, I guess, the second fastest. They are now the 8th or 9th fastest car on this grid.
Hey, Chief,
what has happened to them?
Because they finished research.
I guess they were fighting so much for the race, well, for the championship, is that they cost us for the next season. Well, they cost themselves the next season, but it doesn't matter to us. And we have to buy the DRS activation mechanism again, because that has failed. And we are going to buy the rear wing plane also. That will be helpful for us. So guys, now after the race, we have to go for the Australian GP. But guys, I haven't shown you anything in this season, because we are now going to show you the drivers which have landed in the team. So first of all, McLaren has Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. They have stayed with this team, and a little bit of older, very old design for the McLarens. Obviously that red white livery with a little bit of, well, a lot of carbon fiber showing for these guys. Obviously Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri are good drivers, so it's understandable that McLaren stayed with them. But for the next one, it's Ferrari, and they have also stayed with Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Obviously guys, if you are thinking that, well, these guys are staying like this, but that's not the case. The next teams are going to be very crazy. But first of all, let's look and admire the livery of Ferrari with upper white, and look at that. Obviously that hideous HP sign is still there, but what an amazing livery this time they have gone with for the 2026 season. But in Red Bull, guys, these guys have gone crazy with Ayrton Senna. Ayrton Senna is in the Red Bull, and then we also have George Russell. The two drivers which honestly no one would think to go in the, well, Red Bull department and Red Bull Racing. They have gone in, and obviously guys, it is a little bit mixed feelings with Ayrton Senna, But guys, honestly, because he's in the game and I have enabled the drivers, let's just have fun with it. So let's just go for the second team here with Mercedes, and these guys have gone with Max Verstappen and Kelly Mayer, another driver, obviously technically the first woman driver, and obviously in the breaking point. So she has left Corner Sport and now has gone to Mercedes. Obviously Aiden Jackson has technically left the sport in this time because she is the only one in this game. So let's just go for the next team here, which is Aston Martin, and they have gone with Mark Webber. Well, that is crazy. Aston Martin decided after the two-time world champion, who is the second best driver they can go with, and they went with Mark Webber. And obviously Lance Stroll, well, he is Lance Stroll. He won't be getting out of this team very soon. So let's just go for another team. Obviously guys, if you see the amazing livery, we have gone with Aston Martin, obviously a lot of carbon fiber showing. So let's just go for the next team, which is Alpine, and they have also gone with Pierre Gasly and Jack Doohan. Obviously understandable, but this time guys, their livery, which is technically the old 2019 livery, which honestly looks amazing with white and with a little less pink this time guys. Well, it is more like the pink Mercedes which we saw, but will they have that much performance of the pink Mercedes? We will see what they can do. So for the next team, we have the Haas Toyota, well, the Toyota Gazoo Haas livery, and these guys have gone with Alexander Albon and Oliver Bearman, which is not really crazy because Alexander Albon thought Williams might not be the chance for him to do anything, because obviously Carlos Sainz has more or less taken over that team. So let's just go straight away for the next team, because that is going to be interesting, which is the RB, well, the Racing Bull or Visa Cash App RB. And look at the livery, these guys have gone full pink here. Their one-off livery is going to be our season livery here with the drivers, and honestly I still do not understand how they were able to get Gabriel Bortoleto and Liam Lawson. Both the drivers are someone who I don't think should be in this team. Well, Liam Lawson can be, but I think Gabriel Bortoleto should have been in a better team, but that doesn't matter for now. Look at the livery, honestly pink white again. So this is the second team which has gone pink and white again, because obviously Alpine did, and now we have RB. So the next team, which is going to be another team which I think might have done something crazy, and that is the Williams with Gulf Williams Racing, the new team this is. And obviously guys, these guys have gone with some weird drivers with Carlos Sainz first state and Kimi Antonelli, as the whole grid was saying, the whole paddock, everyone was saying that Kimi Antonelli should be in a junior team to build his confidence. Mercedes has decided to give him a season or two in Williams. So now we have, for the last race, well, for the last team, we have a new team with Audi Motorsport, and that has Nico Hülkenberg and Pepe Marti, which is crazy guys. I do not understand how Pepe Marti got that team, well, got that seat in Audi, but I guess guys that is not a bad thing. So let's just go for our team guys. Obviously the livery we have gone is this. Honestly, I mean, it is, honestly, I think it looks good. It's not too good, but I think it's already amazing. So our drivers are Jack Crawford and Yuki Tsunoda. Obviously Yuki Tsunoda 81 rated to Jack Crawford 68 rated, so that will be helpful for us. So guys, obviously for the second season start, it's going to be really amazing. So just sit back and wait for the first race of the season, and I'll see you guys for that one. Goodbye and peace.